Robert Smirke was the architect of the second Covent Garden Theatre. He'd also designed the British Museum. It reportedly cost £150,000 to build. The theatre was a little smaller than the first theatre, but held a lot more people, 3,000 in all, taking just 10 months to build. The new theatre opened on the 18th of September 1809. In order to fund this expensive project, the company attempted to put up ticket prices, only to find there was a riot on their hands when nightly demonstrations to return to the old prices turned noisy and nasty. Eventually, the management had to relent, and pit prices were reduced from 4 shillings to 3 shillings and sixpence, and some of the private boxes opened to the public. But the combination of the fire and the old price row, as it became known, meant the Opera House was running at a loss. The second Covent Garden Theatre was magnificent. It had a portico with Doric fluted columns enclosed in wrought iron railings. The upper parts were decorated by relief panels in which appear representations of drama, gods, muses, and Greek poets alongside Shakespeare, Milton, and some of their literary characters. In niches, there were statues of tragedy and comedy. Everything about it was lavish and luxurious, with an interior of expensive marbles and red velvet. Surrounding the horseshoe-shaped auditorium, there were private boxes for the wealthy, some of which had anterooms. These were let by the night or by the year. In 1856, in the auditorium of the Opera House, hundreds of drunken men and women, described at the time as disreputable types, cavorted at a masked ball organised, in the absence of Frederick Jai, the theatre director, by a magician, a well-known entertainer who had taken it over for the event. The theatre was brightly lit by gas jets and flaming chandeliers, above which was a carpenter's shop and a storeroom which started smouldering during the evening. At 5 a.m, a fire took hold. There was a rush for the exits, and although several women were reported as fainting and being trampled on, no one was seriously injured. The roof collapsed soon after it was evacuated. Later that day, crowds, including a saddened Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, came to view the scene of destruction. It was a disaster for London. Unfortunately, several important works of art were lost, including paintings by Hogarth and the exceptional collection of opera scores housed there.